Hello, welcome to Blindpomegranatetarot. I am Christine. How are you today? If you're new here, I'm not sure how you found me, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. And if you're not new here, how you been? How you guys been? No, seriously, I want to know. Put it in the comments down below. I'm nosy. So what are we doing today? Today we are asking for guidance from the spirit animals. And all week we've been doing, or I've been doing some shorts of different spirit animals, and the messages have been beautiful. I really, really enjoyed it. So I was guided to do this, and I'm really glad that they asked me to. So what do we have? We have 4 groups for you today. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't roll away. On group 1, we have black tourmaline, a black tourmaline tower. I love this stone. I got it from a very sweet friend. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy on that stone. Really, really beautiful. On group 2, we have lapis lazuli in a globe. It's heavy and it really does remind me of the earth, like the crystal in it looks like clouds. I just love it. Let's see if we can get that to sit still. It may roll away. If it does, that's where it's supposed to be. On group 3, we have peach quartz crystal. This is a gift from my mom. I love it. It's rough. It looks like, so you can see there, it just sort of broke off the cluster. So I just love that. So petite and cute, just like my mom. And on group 4, we have a celestite spiral. And I actually have 2 of these. I got this one also from the same friend as I got the black tourmaline. And I just love them. It reminds me so much of the spiral to the Akashic records, and I use it a lot, and I keep it charged up in the window. So that's an amazing stone. It's heavy. It's really beautiful. I love it a lot. So how do you choose? Well, at the end of this, I'm going to pop in a meditation, just a brief one that you can use to help you to sit back into your intuition and pick the right pile. But if you'd like to choose a crystal, or in the description box below, you will find the timestamps for each pile. Maybe those numbers resonate for you. Maybe you can see auras on either the crystals or on the piles. Maybe the piles look like they're shifting or even breathing. Maybe that's how you can do it. Maybe during the brief meditation, you sit back, you do your deep breathing, and run the numbers through your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if any of those sort of pop forward for you, okay? Or pop into your third eye and see if that helps, okay? So I'm really looking forward to this. It's been a beautiful week, and we've had some lovely messages from Spirit Animal already. And I will see you at your reading. Bye. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the black tourmaline. And the black tourmaline is probably the greatest crystal of protection. So that's why I keep it around. It can draw negative energy into the darkness and away from you. I love that about it. So I'm going to put it right there. We got 3 animal oracle cards, and then 3 other cards as well. We'll get to those in just a second. Okay, so let's start with your animals. The crow. Okay. I should mention too that I always record my shuffle, and on Sunday I've already uploaded it. It will be there on Sunday if you'd like to watch the cards coming out for your reading. So the crow is the bringer of messages. Okay, the crow is the one who enlightens you about things that have been hidden from you. Okay, the crow can clarify any problems that you may be having in your life, anything that's hidden from you. The crow will bring you that message. Okay, the crow will clarify what's going on for you. We have the scorpion. Okay, the scorpion. Scorpion, people who resonate with scorpion, that's fire, okay? Oh, there's a lot of that here, air and fire. Scorpion is a person who works alone very well, someone whose career is very important to them, someone who can also sort of cling on to past hurt, okay, past wrongdoings, that sort of thing, and let that sort of fester within them, and it can cause problems, so bear that in mind, okay? But this Scorpion is definitely someone who works very well alone, okay, and is almost hermetic in some ways, especially when it comes to their friends group is very small and very compact and just people that they trust very closely, but they can hold on to grudges and not share their feelings enough, okay, so that they can clear the air about these things, all right? And finally we have the Lion. Wow, more fire. Okay, so you may very well have fire somewhere within your sign. There's a lot of that here, or air, of course. Now the Lion. Wow, these are very, very similar, okay? The Scorpion and the Lion are very similar. The Lion, of course, as you know, the Lion can be very dominant, yes, okay? But the same as the Scorpion, the Lion keeps its friends group very close to them, and it's very small. Okay, people respect the Lion, okay, but sometimes they respect the Lion out of fear. Okay, so this is representing a person who is works alone, who has a small group of friends, who is dominant in their personality, and who can hold on far too much to past hurt. Okay, the Crow being the messenger. I'm feeling very strongly here that there is a message that is, yes, there is a message that's coming to you. There is a message that's coming that's going to clear something up, but I feel like it's going to cause some real trouble here. But the Crow is bringing this issue to light. You chose the tourmaline, so I'm just going to go right now and say it. You need to throw up your shields about this situation. You need to throw up your shields of protection about this situation. There is somebody who is not wishing you well. I keep hearing protection. I keep hearing it over and over again. Okay, let's move on to your other cards here, okay? Because I feel like this is something that's very, very important. Okay, apocalypse. Okay, a major shift. Something is going to shift for you. Something has been going on for a while. Something that you think you're aware of, but you're not quite. There may have been some fear from this person coming forward to you, and they may be going other ways about this. There may be some talking about you behind your back happening. Yeah, there may be some talking about you behind your back. You need to throw up your shields. Protection is what I keep hearing. You need to throw up your shields against this. You are a dominant personality. This may be career oriented. It may not. It may be. This will resonate differently for each of you, but yeah, there is something that's going to be exposed, and the Crow is bringing it towards you, and it's something. I don't like this for you. I think that you absolutely need to put up your shields about whatever this issue is. I think you're aware of it. Okay, I think you're aware of what's happening. I think you're aware of what has happened and the potential of something else happening. I think you're aware that someone has ill will towards you and is trying to knock you down, trying to knock the Lion down. Okay, but I keep hearing protection. You need to put up your shields about this person or this issue. Okay. All right. From the Earth cards, we got. I'm going to pull it back here, okay, so I can read it. It says, the Tarkin. Bring my light over here real quick, guys. The Tarkin. Growth is good, but I acknowledge it can sometimes I can be alone and connected. It can sometimes be painful. I accept my own wild soul, you lion soul. and that I can be alone and connected. That I can be alone and connected. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I got for some of you that more recently, you have let someone in your circle. The scorpion and the lion keep their circle very tight, very tight. Okay. This is who you are. This is how you are. Okay. But you have in the near past, okay, you have brought someone else into your existence, maybe against your own better judgment, okay? And I think that the crow is going to bring you the information about what their plans really were, what they really had in mind for you, okay? The real reason that they wanted to be in the presence of the lion. That's what it is. Throw up your shields about this person, this situation, okay? Because you don't need them. This is talking about growth, but that you can do it on your own. You don't need this person. This could be career-oriented, that you've brought somebody else in to work on your team or work with. This is telling me, the crow is telling me that the message is coming to you, that you don't need this person and you need to throw up your shields because they have alternative they have some kind of alternative motives, okay? That's where the apocalypse comes in. They're trying to do something to tear you down. You need to throw up your shields about this, okay? And for your crystal card, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's black tourmaline. Oh my God. Oh my, oh, I got the chills all the way down to my feet. Okay. Wow. If you don't have black tourmaline, get yourself some. Okay? You chose the black tourmaline and the black tourmaline card came out. Oh my goodness. I'm chilling over this one. Okay. You are the scorpion and the lion. You are someone who keeps their group tightly knitted. Okay? You do that for a reason. That's your personality. But you have recently let somebody in. Whether that be at work or in your personal life, somehow, okay, you'll know what this is. And the crow is about to show you what their real motivation is, and it's not good. They're trying to tear down the lion, that is for sure. You need to be the scorpion. Throw up your protections against this person. You had your questionings about them before you let them in, and you are correct at the time. So keep an eye out for those messages that are coming to you from the crow. Now, how will that show up to you? It's going to be different for everyone, okay? But keep an eye out for crows. If you see one, if it's around you unusually, I came home one day and there was a crow sitting over my front door. What are you sending me? What are you telling me? Okay, that sort of thing. If you hear someone talking about it randomly on the street, make note of where you are, who you're with, and what they're saying at the time. That could be the crow bringing you that information, okay? But you got black tourmaline and you chose the black tourmaline. You need, and I keep hearing, throw up your shields. You need to throw up your shields against this person. Because for some of you, I think that this is a spiritual attack, okay? I think that some of you may be based on your practice, however that looks for you. Okay, your spiritual practice, and that there's somebody who doesn't want you to achieve what you're achieving, okay, who doesn't want you to grow spiritually because they feel like you're pulling away from them and they're trying to hold you in, they're trying to keep you back, okay? For others, this could be career-oriented. You've let somebody in, but regardless, you've let somebody in that you had questions about from the beginning, and you need to throw up your shields, you need to throw up your protection because you were correct from the get-go. Okay, so you need to go back into your lion spirit and protect yourself. Be the dominant over this because this person is absolutely trying to tear you down for whatever reason that is. You were questioning whether or not you could do this on your own. You absolutely can. You did not need to bring this person in because their ulterior motives are not good. Okay. So let this be a warning. Keep an eye out for the crow. Keep an eye out for those messages because the crow is going to tell you before this individual has a chance to do what they want to do to you. Okay. Wow. That probably is the strongest message of protection I have ever ever pulled, ever, for any reading to anyone, because it came up so much, and you've got the tourmaline. I can't, it boggles the mind. Spirit really just sends chills in me. But that's the message here for you, group 1. This is not doom and gloom. This is not the end of the world, because Crow is going to shed the light on what they're doing long before they have a chance to do it. Okay? Wow. All right, group 1. Let me know how it goes. Get yourself some tourmaline. I think that's very important, and keep an eye out for Crow. Okay? Wow. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the lapis lazuli. I love that. Okay, I'm going to put that right up there. So we have 3 animal oracle cards and then 3 other cards. We'll get to those in just a second. Let's start with your spirit animals. First we have the raccoon. Okay. Very cool. The raccoon. Creativity, curiosity. Yeah, I love the raccoon. And then we have the bear, awakening. Okay, and that's generally talks about a spiritual awakening. So I love that. And then finally we have the zebra, a delight. The zebra is, again, creative. I see a theme. The zebra is someone who is a delight to be around, someone who is creative and expressive, and people like being around you, and people like listening to you, and you're curious. I love that. So that's very much a theme here. So we have curiosity and creativity. We have an awakening to a spiritual growth. And we have, again, creativity and expression. Okay, love that. Let's go on to your other cards, and we'll see what the big picture is here. Okay. Oop, that was already turned over. The offering. Okay. Okay, so the offering is you needing to give, okay? You needing to express, you needing to share your gift with the world. It can also mean you needing to give something up. So let's continue on, and we'll see where we go from here, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm going to struggle with this real quick, but I'm going to read it to you, okay? Now, this is from the Earth Oracle deck. And it's Goblet Ketepi. Goblet Ketepi. I butchered that, but you get the idea. The card says, connecting with my higher power is a timeless act. It is within my DNA. It is a natural and useful part of my life. So connecting with your higher self. Okay, that goes pretty well with the bear, right? And the spiritual growth. I love that. And your crystal card, blue kyanite. Okay, blue kyanite. Letting go. Again, letting something go. Okay. Okay, we definitely have a theme here. Oh, and I like this a lot. This is very cool. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. We're a little too squished in here. Okay, so what Spirit Animal is asking for you to do is you are naturally curious. You are naturally creative. You have had a recent epiphany about these things and about your creativity. You may have something new that you want to share with the world, right? Offering is asking you to do that. You may have to let something go. If this is a spiritual awakening for some of you, as Bear tells us, check in with your higher self. It's time to do a little bit of work with meditation and your higher self. kyanite, letting go and letting go. So you've got something that you have to release, okay? And that's going to help you to connect all the dots to what it is that you're trying to share with the world, because you definitely have something to offer the world, okay? You have something creative and people are going to love it and people are going to respond beautifully to it. I love that. You've recently awoken to it, that is for sure. But your curiosity and creativity bubbles over right now. So if this resonates to you, that this is a part of your spiritual journey and that you have found a creative new way to walk your spiritual path, okay, Bear is telling you, now's the time. You've woken up. Now's the time to get out there and stretch your legs and do this. Start working with your higher self, that is for sure. If you have something to offer, absolutely, now's the time to do it. If you have something that you need to let go, now is also the time to do it, because you're being told you've got a little something you need to let go of. Maybe it's old thoughts, maybe it's old patterns of I can't do this, or am I going in the right direction? Because here, Spirit Animal is telling you, you absolutely are, and that you are an incredibly creative, very innovative, somebody who's fun to be around, somebody who's, when you talk about what you're really, really excited about, people listen. I love that. And that you have this gift, and now is the time to give it. Now is the time to share it. Now you have woken. The bear is woken, and it is time to start walking down that path and let go of any doubts that you might have, or you may have some old patterns you need to let go of so you can further yourself down this path that you're on. So let me see if I'm getting anything else from this, because I think this is a very clear message. It's beautiful. Bring your light into the world. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. So if you have been thinking about somehow sharing your spirituality, somehow sharing your, okay, some of this, yes, some of you have some psychic abilities. Some of you have some mediumship type abilities that you've had for a long, ooh, hang on. I heard cleanse old thought patterns. Cleanse old ways of being. That may be what you need to let go of, okay? Oh, were you, okay, so this is only going to resonate for some of you guys, but somebody needs to hear this, okay? That you had some doubt planted in you, okay? And you're waking up to it. And you're realizing, you're going through the realization that this is something that you don't have to hide. Ooh, work with your root chakra, okay? I just felt that. And your root chakra will connect you to your higher self, okay? But you definitely have this ability, this creative ability to manifest what you want. Let go of old thought patterns. That's for sure. You need to offer it up and give it away. But whatever this is a gift that you need to offer to the world, okay? Whatever this looks like to you. Now, this could just be, this not could just be, but this may be a business you're thinking about starting. This may be a creative business you're thinking of starting. This may be you going, well, I love being creative. I think I want to go to art school. You see what I'm saying? Or if you're on this side here, it's a spiritual growth. Okay, of something a gift that you've had for a long time. You are naturally curious. So you may need to start looking into researching what it is that you do more in depth, okay? Give it more time. Give it more of your time. That's what it is. Give it more of your time, okay? And don't let anybody hold you back from this. I see you as this like really vibrant light, okay? And maybe you've been kind of hiding your light under a bushel for a while. Now's the time. Offering says you need to offer that up, okay? Working with your higher self. Bear says you're awake. Zebra says you're creative and innovative and you have a bright shining light. Why are you hiding it? And use your raccoon curiosity and find out exactly what it is that you have to offer. I think you've been thinking about this for a while, or it's always been in the back of your mind and a light flipped on And now they're saying, you got to let go and just let it flow. Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. My goodness. If that resonates for you, I'd love to hear your story. I'd love to hear if you have questions that maybe I can help you with. I'd absolutely love to do that as well. This is beautiful. Work with your higher self. Your higher self always has the answers anyway, right? All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I love that one. That was beautiful. Light. And I love it. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. So, a couple of messages for Group 3. You have one extra card in this group because when I was shuffling them out, and you can see the shuffle on Sunday, I've already recorded it and uploaded it, and it will be up to be seen on Sunday. So if you'd like to watch the shuffle out of each of the decks, you can see that. But there was an odd man out card in one of my decks, and it came out. And when that happens, I always see it as a sign that it's something that this group needed to see and hear. So you have an extra card. But we're going to start with, you chose the peach quartz that my mom gave me. I love that piece. And I'm going to stick that right up there. Give us a little guidance on where to go. And we're going to start with, I pulled 3 animal oracle cards, and we'll start there, and then we'll move on to your other cards, okay? So your first card, the deer, okay? And that's an earth sign. Interesting, they've had a lot of earth signs today, a lot of them. So we have the deer. The deer is intuitive, loving, comforting, okay, very mother-like. I think of her as like the Queen of Cups, or the Empress, or the High Priestess, something like that, okay? She's very loving, comforting, and intuitive, much like the Queen of Cups. And then, oh, we have the bat. Okay, ooh. The bat. The bat sees in the darkness. The bat comes out of the darkness. The bat is associated very closely with the moon, which of course is the mother, right? So that falls right in line with the first card. And then finally we have the spider. Okay. The spider, the weaver, the creator of your life's purpose. Yes, your whole life. You have been the creator. You are the creator of your home. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator of everything. Nothing is given to you. You make this for yourself. You do for you. Using your intuition, okay? And being able to see in the darkness. So if something is blinded to you, okay, your intuition, right, brings it into the light, and you weave your own story, your own life's path. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's go on here. We have, from the archetype deck, we have, get that right side up for you there. The village. Oh, reading it upside down. See how talented I am? The village. Okay, so I'm not surprised by that. Okay. The village really means your circle of family, your circle of friends, your people, your world, your town, your center of the village, right? It takes a village, right? And that's what the village card is. So you are absolutely the center of the universe, of you and your family and the people around you. Everyone sort of congregates around you. You are the comfort. You are the loving person. You are the one who gives emotionally. You are the one who pours out everything that everyone needs. You are able to very clearly see light in the dark, okay? And weave the right answers for people. People come to you for questioning. They need help. They come to you. You are that person who can weave the answer for them. I love that. That's beautiful. And from the Earth Oracle deck, we got Lake Wanaka. Let me read that to you, okay? Bring the light down here. Peace begins with me. I choose to be peaceful, and I am peaceful. This is why people are drawn to you. because your natural state of being is peace. Oh, I love that. That is your natural state of being. I love that. Not too many people understand that, but it is true for all of us. But not too many people really understand that. It looks to me like you do. Okay? I love that. And I think that's why people are drawn to you in your village and they come to you for answers. Ooh, I love that. You're very motherly. I get a very loving, motherly type figure from you. That's beautiful. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be a man or a woman. We have masculine and feminine in all of us, okay? But you are definitely the person that people come to for comfort. Okay, and then from the crystal card, no, excuse me, this is the card that was mixed in there, and I don't know why, because it's a very different card, but it is the astrological card. So this may mean something to you. You may be a Cancer, which, well, I'm going to read it to you because it's remarkable. It fits right in. Let me read it to you, okay? Because Cancer is water. They are the water signs. It says feelings, sympathetic, comforting. Oh, I see why. Nostalgic, protective, intuitive, again, birthing, tender, sentimental. I love that. Okay. A little bit introverted. I don't necessarily see that applying here, but a little bit maybe. But you are very family oriented. That is perfect. No wonder that came out for this deck, for this pile, because it fits right in. Remember I said I think of the deer as the Queen of Cups. That's the very definition of the Queen of Cups. And they're both water, Cancer. So you may actually be a Cancer sign. It's somewhere in your sun, moon, rising, something like that in your chart. I love that. And then your crystal card is Hiddenite. Hiddenite, gratitude. Wow, I love this. This is beautiful, you guys. Wow. You are absolutely grateful for everything that you have. Ooh, that may be why you're so peaceful. That's maybe why you're able to sit back into your peace very easily. You are definitely an emotional person. You are definitely a comforting and loving person. This is animal spirit saying, we see who you are. We recognize your abilities. We recognize you. Really, this whole reading right here is just sort of them giving you a pat on the back. Them saying, we love this about you. We notice you. We see you. We know what you're doing, and we're there for you. Goodness. So, if any of those animals resonate for you, perhaps ask in your dreams to bring you messages. Are you my spirit animal? Unless you already know that one of these is your spirit animal. You are definitely an intuitive, okay? You have the bat here, okay? So you have the abilities of an intuitive psychic mind, okay? So if that's something that interests you, or if it's something that you're already working on, I would say continue to do that, because spirit animal, your animal spirits, definitely are recognizing you for that. That's beautiful, because you got the Cancer card that came right out. And it's so interesting that it lines up so well for this particular group. That's great. I love that. I love it when that happens. But you have a lot of gratitude for what you have. Maybe start speaking your gratitude more. All of these cards can also be hey, this is what we'd like to see you do as well. Okay. So if you have these intuitive abilities, if this is really resonating for you, and I think that if you were drawn to this pile, it absolutely does, and that you are the person that your village goes to for answers, delve deeper into that, because your spirit animal will be there to help you, okay? And I think that you can grow your spirit, grow your soul even more in doing so. But this is definitely your life pattern. This is definitely your life's purpose, and you are the weaver of that. It's beautiful. So embrace it. Embrace who you are and grow from that. I think that's lovely. I think it's beautiful. And this is definitely an affirmation of a beautiful soul. Oh, it just dawned on me. You picked my mom's crystal. So there's a lot of mom here. There's a lot of that mom feeling here. There's a lot of that nurturing feeling here. So that's it just struck me that you guys did that. Very cool. I love it when it all lines up. Yeah, you are a beautiful soul. Embrace that and grow from it. Thanks for joining me. I hope I get to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 4. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the selenite. I think I said selenite. I meant selenite. Selenite. And I just love these so much. I think they're just so beautiful. It's so heavy. So I'm going to put that right up there. Now, I told the other groups, and I'll let you know too, that I always record my shuffle. So if you'd like to see it, I've recorded and uploaded it. It will be available to be seen on Sunday. Today's Thursday. And you can watch the shuffle of the cards come out. Okay? So let's start. Now, the first 3 cards you have here are your animal spirits. Okay? And we have crocodile. Okay. Crocodile. Going inside, sheltering, very hermit-like behavior, okay? Submerging, going quiet, basically, okay? We'll get more into that in a minute. The oyster, okay. Hidden treasures, treasures hidden inside of you, you protecting and closing in. That's very interesting, yes? Okay. And then we have, otter. Okay, so otter is, in this deck, is probably the most fun animal. Well, they're just fun anyway, right? They're just loving, sweet, fun, childlike energy, okay? But interestingly, have you ever watched an otter crack open an oyster? I think that's very cool. So, childlike behavior. Okay, I'm hearing something already. Okay. All right, I'm going to go on to your next cards. I'm sorry, we'll come back to that. Okay, so you have 3 other oracle cards here. Let's start here. And this is your Earth. This comes from the Earth Oracle deck. And it is Mount Kailash. Let me read it to you. It says, I am sacred. I am divine. I have humility. I can start anew. Okay. That's why I was hearing that. Okay. And for your archetype card, we have, where are we here? Here we go. The unseen. Okay. The unseen. That which is hidden. Kind of like the pearl in the oyster, huh? Yes. Okay. And your crystal card, lapis lazuli. Okay. That's group 2 stone. And it says past life. Okay. 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 So what I'm hearing here very clearly, what I was beginning to understand when I first pulled out the cards. Crocodile, okay, and oyster are asking you to close in, submerge, go hermit-like. Time to go inside and not make any decisions right now. Now is not the time for decision making. Now is the time to go in and understand yourself better, okay? There is going to come a time when the otter comes along and cracks you back open again. But it's going to be a very different you. This is going to be a you that is more childlike, that is more, has that sort of childlike curiosity about everything. Once you've tapped into the otter, it will break open the oyster and you can start anew, okay? You can come out from being submerged and start anew. The otter will come along and crack open your oyster. But what this is asking you to do, what spirit animal is asking you to do, is now is the time to close in. When you are ready, that childlike curiosity of yours, that childlike innocence is the thing that is going to come along to open you back up again. Okay? But right now, okay, I just heard pessimistic. Wow. Okay. That you are in a state of pessimism about what's happening in your life right now. So now is not the time to make decisions. Okay, now is the time to close in and start to go inside and understand yourself better. Okay, understand who you are better. Okay, I can start anew. Okay, when you better understand yourself right now, because I just heard the word pessimism, you are sort of living within that mind frame, and Crocodile is telling you it's time to close in. Okay, and not make any decisions right now. Okay, there's something within the oyster right now that is unseen. And the otter, when you are in a better state, okay, when you release yourself, when you release your higher self and your inner child to come out and play, it is the oyster that will, or it is the otter that will open the oyster and show you what is unseen, what you need to know. It looks to me, okay, I just heard you're headed towards the next step in your spiritual awakening. Okay, you are headed towards the next step, but first you need to close down, because you're having some other things go on in your life that are bringing that sort of pessimistic adult-like, right, way of being, and that they're asking you to go backwards almost, right, to regress almost, right, and go back to the childlike wonder that we all have inside of us and know your real true self. That's your true self. Okay. Ooh. So, past life. Those of you who know me know this, but those of you who don't, I specialize in past life regression tarot. So, oftentimes we can learn the most about ourselves in this life by going back and doing a past life regression, okay, and understanding who we were in past lives. It may very well be that you were very childlike in your last life, and it helped you to develop into the person that you are now, but you've lost it again. And so this may be the otter saying, hey, you used to be like this. Come on, let's go back to that. Come on, let's go play. Okay, because there's something unseen stuck inside the oyster. Okay, and the otter is the only one who can crack it open again. Okay, so work on your higher self, work with your higher self, work with the childlike you, okay, that you once were, okay, and in your past life. This may be literally in your past life. What was it when you were a kid that used to excite you so much? Like, you were like, when somebody asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you were like, this, right? Full blown, I'm going to be this when I grow up. And then life happened, okay? And pessimism and adulthood sank in. Believe me, I get that. But it's when you go back to it, then the unseen is shown to you. Okay, so you need to tap back into this childlike imagination that you have. This part of you, the crocodile and the oyster are saying close in, but it's the child within you, that otter child within you, that's going to crack that wide open again for you. So it may literally be your past life as a child, you as a child, okay, how you used to be. You know, this could be how you used to be just a couple of years ago, but either way, it's how you used to be. It's how you used to see yourself, okay? And now you can't see yourself in this light anymore. But the crocodile, the oyster, and the otter want you back, okay? The otter wants you back in their life, right? They want you back to that enthusiasm of being a child, okay? Of that fresh, everything's exciting, and pessimism is swept away, okay? So right now, oftentimes that's what the crocodile says, is do not make decisions right now. So do not make any major life decisions, okay? Other than, I'm going to lighten up a bit. I'm going to go inside and find my inner child again, because it's how I used to be. It's how I was excited. It's how the spirit animal wants me to be excited again. It's how the otter wants me to be excited again. So the otter can help you break open your oyster and find exactly what it is that's hidden. There's a pearl in there. There's a pearl inside of you. Let it come out. Let the otter break open the oyster and get your pearl. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be pessimistic about it. There's no pearl in my oyster. Yes, there is. Everybody's got one, okay? This is what they're trying to tell you. Oh, I love this so much. I think this is a message anybody could hear. I think this is a message everybody should hear. But if you are drawn to this pile, okay, Group 4, this is very specific to you, okay? If when you sat back and your meditation, or you listened to your intuition and it said, absolutely, group 4, this is them saying to you, this is spirit animal saying to you, get back to who you once were. Get back to that childlike amazement at everything, right? That's the best way to live your life anyway. Now, whether it was a past, literal past life, or just when you were a kid in the past, you were like this, that's what they want you to get back to. I love this one. Ooh, I love this one. I say this a lot, but I love this one because I think that's advice that anybody can take, anybody can have, and anybody can resonate with. Beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. It always makes me feel good. It always makes me feel good when they're like this, because Spirit really lines up the cards and tells you how great you are. And that's beautiful. Okay. I hope I get to see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that subscribe button because I'd love to see you again. Bye.